Hey, this is Wolf from Barefoot Bushcraft Survival School. As always, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we're here to talk about toggles. So let's say you're out on a little bushcraft trip, whether it be camping or hiking or just to go out and practice some skills, and you're out in the woods and you're doing your hiking and all that stuff, and you come to a spot just like this and you're like, this is a perfect place to stop. So then you go to drop your pack and you realize, oh no, it's wet. So what do? You could just take your pack and drop it on the ground, I guess, but you know, most packs are expensive and you don't want them full of dirt or water, or worse, stuff can climb into your pack that you might, I don't know, if you're setting up a tent, you could take up your tent. So there's got to be an easier way to do this. So we've made some other videos on different knots and hitches, so let's start there and create a quick and fast way to hang this from a tree. What you're going to need to do this is a little carbiner and a little bundle of rope, also known as a hank of rope. So you take your carbiner off. You can get these carbiners anywhere. Get them, I've seen them at the dollar store, all over the place. They're not that hard to get. Does not have to be a super heavy duty climbing carbiner. This again is just a little one. I think it actually says not for climbing stamped right on it somewhere. Oh, 150 pounds on this guy. So I should not have a pack more than 150 pounds on my back. This is just any kind of rope will do, but this is paracord, 550 paracord. As most of you know, has a tensile break strength of 550 pounds and an average working strength of 100 to 250 pounds depending on the brand. So let's get started with this next step. We're going to open a hank. Depending on how you tie your hanks, it is totally up to you as long as they don't get all bound up. There's really no wrong way to do this. You're going to take one of your ends here. You're just going to tie a knot in it. So how I'm going to do that to hold my carbiner is I'm going to fold it in half. This is called taking a bite out of the rope. So if you hear me say take a bite, this is what I mean. You're going to take it as a knot, as a loop, take it and fold it over itself. Okay, so I have a loop like this. Now what I've done, the only downside to this is that's going to bite in there real hard, right? Real hard, and you may not be able to get that out. So just be aware of that if you're leaving it up there for 3 or 4 days. You're going to take your carbiner and you're going to clip your carbiner through your loop. That's your first step. That is going to make our lives a heck of a lot easier for actually hanging it on the tree. All right, so I've got my tree right here, and of course I've got my carbiner with the little knot in it. And of course your next question you're going to ask is what to do next. You're going to take it, you are going to throw it around like this. Boop. All right, try to get it as high as you can on the tree. That way you've got lots of working capital on this end. All right, tighten it up. Boop. And that's basically our first step. So now we're going to show you how to tie a quick little knot, and it's going to hold on to this for us. So now that you've got all this prepped, you're going to need a toggle, which is the whole point of this video. This is a toggle. It's a stick. Nothing unusual or special about it. I will make a brand new one just to show you how it's done. I found this stick on the ground. I take it, give it a break. That's my toggle. That's all there is to it. We're going to use this to hang the pack on once we have our last knot done. So for this, you're going to do something called a marlin spike hitch. The name's not really that important. How you tie it is important. So I have an overhand knot right there for my carbiner. Make it simple. Carbiner, you don't need any other fancy knots for this. But check this out. You're going to take your rope. You're going to take the bite out of it. Remember I was saying you take the bite? Okay. Then you're going to take another bite out of it like this. Right? And you're just going to pull that through. Right? Stick your stick through it. Boom. There's your backpack hanging toggle. That's it. That's all there is to it. That bad boy's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to show you from a different angle and show you how simple and easy this knot is to tie. I'm going to remind you that I really don't like knots that well, but I can manage to figure this out. So you're going to take your knot, okay? There's your up end. You're going to take it and you're going to twist it like this. See how all you did right there? Just make a loop. That's all I did. Make a loop. Then you're going to fold that loop up, all right? And you're going to put your fingers through the loop, just like this, and you're going to grab the lot inside. And what that does, that creates where your toggle sits. All right? I'm going to show you one more time. All right, so again, you're going to take your loop it over like this. Okay, that's all I've done. So see? Take a loop. That's all. All right. Then I'm going to take this string here and pull it through my loop. So I'm going to fold it up. Going to pull through it like this, and then pull it through like that. That's all there is to it. The best part is when you take your toggle out, it's a slippy knot. So put the toggle in just for a moment. See how that's working. You're gonna have that on there. You're gonna pull this off. Boom, done. So let's try again. Take your bite, loop it over again, and just pull that through it. Just like that. That's that. Now the next thing I can do is hang my pack on it. So now I have my toggle and I got my stick. I can push her through like this and boom. That's it. That's all there is to it. Now with my pack being off the ground, I'm able to open my pack, I'm able to get into my pack, I'm able to work it, and of course it's not on the ground, it's not on the wet. And it has this beautiful toggle. And look how long it is. Unless something goes catastrophically wrong, it's not going to break through that. So it's going to hold it on there nice and tight through any handle of any pack. This just happens to be my beloved LK35. But that's basically it. So you're going to make your knot here with the carabiner, you're going to make your roll and then pinch, put a stick through it. That's your backpack toggle. That's all there is to it. It's a very, very simple knot. It's very easy to do, and you'll see a lot of videos on toggles. That's all a toggle is. It's a stick. Getting this off, once you struggle to get the pack off the toggle, that's the easy part with the rope. So you're going to take this, I'm going to push it through. I'm going to release my pack. I'll just pin it to a tree with my knee right there. So check this out. This is the nice thing. You're going to pull your toggle out, right? And now that, can you see that loop right there? Watch. Whoop, gone. That was it. So again, to make this, one circle, that's all. You just take it like a circle, like you're gonna make a little loop in it, right there, flip it up, grab that, bang, toggle done. That's all there is to it. When the toggle is out, and the toggle itself is biodegradable, once you're done, you can toss it and return it back into the woods. There you have it, how to use a toggle to keep your pack up for bushcraft. It's a pretty simple thing. Again, you take your loop it, and grab it and push it through. Literally, there's nothing to it. Go ahead, get out there and practice it. You can practice this in your home. You know, all you need is a stick, basically. You can take your toggle when you're done, return it back to nature. It's a simple, simple process. So as always, on behalf of Barefoot Bushcraft Survival School, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to reach out to us, you can take a look at our Facebook, like our Facebook page right there. You can follow us on Instagram. And of course, if you're interested in coming out to some of our courses in Ontario, Canada, you can hit us up on barefootbushcraft.com. So once again, I'm Wolf for Barefoot Bushcraft Survival School. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing.